where people like me know people like her exist. That's it. That's the new show, connecting travelers not only to destinations, but to people. So my husband and I, we started our own production company to make a new series on public television.
Yeah, we knew public television was where we wanted to be because its audience is endlessly curious about the world. They travel extensively and they value excellent storytelling.
Yeah, and that's what makes Places to Love different from any other travel series I've hosted. It's not this fast-paced itinerary show where we're just like plowing through attractions. We spend time talking to the locals and letting them tell me and you their stories.
And we all learn about that place through the local perspective.
The mission of Places to Love is to keep being curious about our world through each other, curious about each other's culture and history. But we also focus on who gets to tell that history and what perspective hasn't been listened to. There's food, of course, but also how does this place create community? And who are the people who are actively strengthening it in small but powerful ways?
I'm Father Isaac Slater. I'm a Trappist monk at the Abbey of the Genesee near Geneseo, New York.
I'm Hanan Amash. I'm an architect and urban planner here in East Jerusalem.
Kia ora, my name is Arekate Ramaihi, but to my friends I'm known as Cuts.
I'm George J. Scott, a visual and performing artist.
When we travel, we are looking to have deeper, more meaningful experiences, and we like to show those meaningful experiences through destinations that range from bucket list places that you need to plan and save years for to easier to reach destinations that you could travel there next weekend if you had the time.
Here is the Neptune Fountain. See, there's Neptune right in the middle. He's surrounded by 4 female figures, and they represent Germany's 4 most important rivers. You know, to be honest, I wasn't overly excited about coming to Berlin. Interested, absolutely. But I couldn't get my handle on this city. I couldn't place an idea of Berlin in a nice little box, wrap it up with a bow for my complete understanding. And in the end,
it's the not knowing that really appeals to me. And that's even more true today. I love not knowing. I love to show up in a city or a country and just say, show me what you got, right? This isn't a studio. We are really in the place. And of course, we can control a little bit of it, right? I've got cameras and I've got sound, hair, and makeup. I've got a director. We have permits to be here. We don't have a permit to be here. Okay, wrap it up, okay? But what I'm just trying to say is we do all of that so we can just be free, right? We're not in a studio. We're really in a big city. Having the time of our lives. This is my 3rd time to Berlin, and this city just keeps getting better. It's just magic, and that's what travel is about. Okay, let's pack up the cameras and go.
I swear 99% of the time we do have permits. We always have to have permits. So when my career began, the #1 question I got was, of course, how did you get that job? Now, 25 years later, the question is, how has your job changed? And for me, the biggest change I've seen in myself was that I really thought travel was about seeing things, you know, the greatest hits, the exclamation points. And now, 25 years later, I really appreciate the commas. Yeah, the commas of travel allow you to slow down and experience not only the seeing and the doing, but the feeling as well. And it's what I recommend to you, that the next time you travel, don't just put all of your focus on this long list of must-dos, but instead focus on how do you want to feel? And always ask yourself, what's the strudel? For more information about this and other episodes, destination guides, or links to follow me on social media, log on to placestolove.com. Samantha Brown's Places to Love was made possible by
Oceana Cruises is a proud sponsor of Public TV and Samantha Brown's Places to Love, sailing to more than 600 destinations around the globe, from Europe to Asia and Alaska to the South Pacific. Oceana Cruises offers gourmet dining and curated travel experiences aboard boutique hotel-style ships that carry no more than 1,250 guests. Oceana Cruises, your world, your way.
Since 1975, we've inspired adults to learn and travel to the United States and in more than 100 countries. From exploring our national parks to learning about art and culture in Italy, we've introduced adults to places, ideas, and friends. We are Road Scholar. We make the world our classroom.
It's my 25th year this year.
No.
On TV for 25 years. It's like they had television then.
You started when you were 5?
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I did. I was a child prodigy in travel. Let's get a picture.
Oh, well,
Okay.
yeah. And this is like the highlight of Germany so far, which probably isn't a good thing.
Today on Create, make planning your next getaway a lovely experience with travel tips from Samantha Brown.
Hi, I'm George Hirsch. Welcome to George Hirsch Lifestyle. I invite you to join me right here on family-friendly Create TV, where I cook, bake, and even grill some of your soon-to-be favorite recipes. My oven-fried garlic chicken, apple strawberry rhubarb pie, and pork tenderloin sliders. I'll also take you to visit friends and artisan producers right here in the heart of the Hamptons. If I can do it, you can do it.
Welcome to Milk Street's My Family Recipe. We bring home cooks to our Boston studio, where, along with our host and pastry chef Cheryl Day, we help home cooks rediscover lost family recipes.
You're gonna be able to bake this cake.
I can do it.
Then we send them home to recreate that recipe for the toughest audience, their own family.
Mom, that's really good.
Right here on Milk Street's My Family Recipe.
Watch Milk Street's My Family Recipe on Create.
Hi, I'm Miranda Esmond White. Thank you for joining me for this special 25th anniversary season of Classical Stretch.
Stretch the neck and down to the floor. Down, around, we're gonna change the arms.
Flexible fun on Create.
Hi, I'm Samantha Brown.
You're good luck, my dear. You are good luck.
You're watching Places to Love on Create TV. I'm on an epic journey to travel the entire Route 66. And so far, I've followed the Mother Road through Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, and parts of Oklahoma. And so I now pick up where I left off to discover small treasures, hidden towns, and this country's very important past, as well as connecting with so many people who share their passion and hard work to passers-by like me. I'm continuing my journey through Oklahoma and Texas on this leg of Route 66. I'm Samantha Brown, and I've traveled all over this world. And I'm always looking to find the destinations, the experiences, and most importantly, the people who make us feel like we're really a part of a place. That's why I have a love of travel and why these are my places to love. Samantha Brown's Places to Love is made possible by
Oceana Cruises is a proud sponsor of Public TV and Samantha Brown's Places to Love, Sailing to more than 600 destinations around the globe, from Europe to Asia and Alaska to the South Pacific, Oceania Cruises offers gourmet dining and curated travel experiences aboard boutique hotel-style ships that carry no more than 1,250 guests. Oceania Cruises, your world, your way.
Since 1975, we've inspired adults to learn and travel to the United States and in more than 100 countries. From exploring our national parks to learning about art and culture in Italy, we've introduced adults to places, ideas, and friends. We are Road Scholar. We make the world our classroom.
I left off my Route 66 adventure in the gem of a city, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'll be working my way through the rest of the state with a major stop in Oklahoma City, and then straight across the panhandle of Texas towards the New Mexico border.